That's my Donald.
Donald.
Yeah. Getting our little stretch in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Veve Bros. I'm Grandison Crawford.
And I'm Tony. Get the Omi.
Tony, get the Omi. And today, for our first video, we are dropping some information about the Disney Golden Moments dropping on Valentine's Day 2022. That's this year, and we're here, and we're very excited about this drop because it is the second installment of the Disney Golden Moments. Now, before we get into the stats and all of that, it's going to be Donald and Daisy, and it's going to be Lady and the Tramp. What are you excited about, Tony? Get the Omi.
I'm excited about Donald and Daisy.
Yes.
Especially their first appearance collectible.
Of course.
A lot of people are tight about that, though. A lot of people are tight because they spent some money on those cards.
Yeah.
We thought those cards was going to be first appearances.
Yup. Yeah, a lot of people were real salty about that.
Veve was like, nah, it's kind of is, but it's kind of not because it's just a picture. It's not a collectible.
Was like,
psych.
But what do you think? You think that was like the whole plan? Because like to me, I mean, everybody knows Disney's not dumb, right? So Disney probably had an influence on Veve changing the classifications. And for those that are unfamiliar with the Veve landscape, basically recently they changed first edition and first appearances. So first appearances are for characters and first edition are for like vehicles and cards and different categories of collectibles. And maybe we'll even drop like a video later about like the different categories and stuff like that, just to break it down for you guys, guys and gals. And so with that situation, they recently dropped some cards that are on Veve, and they changed those to an FE first edition versus a first appearance, which would be a character, right? Because like if you had a card, you wouldn't be like, that appeared, you know what I mean? You'd be like, yo, there's an edition of that card. And so with that being said, now we're getting Donald and Daisy again, except that they're going to be the first appearance of these characters. And I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I think you know, I like Donald and Daisy in terms of like knowing that they're like big, you know, like I know that those are like it's like the equivalent of Disney's Justice League, right? Like if you look at Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman as like the big three in the Justice League, you look at like Mickey, Goofy, and Donald as like the big three of Disney. But to be honest, I probably watched more Lady and the Tramp content than I've ever seen of Disney, of Daisy and Donald or anything. Definitely not Daisy. Daisy wasn't even on my radar.
I can see that. I mean, well, Lady and the Tramp was a classic Disney movie.
Right.
Like, I feel like when it comes to Disney classic collections, Lady and the Tramp is like easily top 5 for sure in the classic of their movies. So Lady and the Tramp is definitely a collectible that is hella dope that they're dropping.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Lady and the Tramp. I'm excited about Donald and Daisy too. I mean, those are official statues in the park. You know, those statues exist in a physical form. And I like how they did them because the Daisy and Donald statue aren't actually together at the park, but they collabed at Veve and Disney with this collectible and actually put them together. And I think it's hella dope, you know, and they still kept it. Only difference is Donald physical statue, he has the hat in his hand.
Yeah.
But this statue, they kept the hat on his head, but they kept his hand out and his hand like holding Daisy hand. They did it really cool. I think it was dope how they did that. So
well, I'm hella glad you're going into it because that brings us into it. Let's get into the details, the nitty gritty, just have a look at them, you know, and then talk a little bit about just, you know, what our thoughts are on them. Get into, you know, maybe some price predictions and different things like that. So with that being said, let's take a look at the details. Okay, so here are the details for Monday's drop on the 14th. Again, it's a Valentine's Day drop and it's Disney Golden Moments. So for all the lovers out there, this is your chance to cop something that's going to make your significant other be like, you do care.
You do.
You do.
You do.
Right? Maybe you can get your girl on this drop because, it's just pressing a button, right?
It's just pressing the button. That's what she says.
Definitely. All right, so we're looking at these Disney Golden Moments Valentine's Day drop. These are blind boxes, and for those watching and listening, blind boxes just means that it's one price, and then you have the opportunity to get any number of rarities. In this case, the first statue that we're looking at, it's the Donald and Daisy. You mentioned earlier that these are separate. The real world versions are separate, but this is definitely together. Donald's is over here skipping. Daisy's like, whatevs,
Yeah.
But I really like the look of these.
Yeah.
Look how shiny it is.
Super shiny. It's super
shiny.
It glows. It's interesting that like a few golden moments glow and other ones don't glow as much. But this
right.
This is one of the few that actually do glow.
Yeah, some of them have more of like a matte gold, and this one's definitely like someone buffed it out. I remember talking to you a little bit about that. You said that before. You were like, man, this one's real buffed out.
It's hella buff. It's hella buff.
So Donald Duck and Daisy, crazy over Daisy. Who's not? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? So it's going to be $60. So both of them are going to be $60. That's how blind box work. They just have one price, and then you go into it and you hope for the best one or the most rare. And sometimes those are the same things, and sometimes those are different things. So for this one, the Daisy and Donald, there's 13,333 editions. It's first appearance. It's a common. I think this is the one that people are going to be really trying to get on the drop. And then, okay, let's go into Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, Lady and the Tramp is a classic, again, like classic movie. I know that this is how the real world statue looks like in the park.
Right.
But I would have loved them in the kissing scene. I would love this statue way more if it was the noodle kissing scene.
Yeah, I want noodles. You know what I mean? I want noodle love.
That pasta hit different.
I was like, man, is that how people fall in love when I was a kid? I was like, you just need one noodle and you find yours.
Everybody wanted to reenact that scene.
Everybody did. People were doing it with stuff that wasn't even noodles, right? You just get a straw and you're like, this is weird. This is not supposed to happen.
I wasn't doing no straw. Y'all was just weird with the popcorn.
Oh man. So all right, Lady and the Tramp, Bella Notte. A little Italian for you all out there. That's the extent of my Italian. So it's 7,777 editions. This is a rare. So this is 2 rarity levels above the common. There's common, there's uncommon, there's rare, there's ultra rare, and in some cases there's secret rare. There's actually not been a secret rare golden moments yet. The highest one was the Walt statue, partner statue with Mickey and Walt, and that was an ultra rare. But this is a rare Lady and the Tramp, which means there's going to be less editions, less number of them.
It's so interesting, man, just to know that, like, I was listening to a couple guys or whatever, and it was funny because a few days ago they were saying that Disney, and these guys are big in the Veve space, they were saying that Disney is not going to drop another golden moments.
Who are you listening to?
This was I was listening to Taps. Nice. A dope YouTube, and he had I can't think of the guy name right now.
Right.
Oh, whatever. But he's been in it for a long time. He actually is one of the guys who's responsible for like putting Andre Jick on with Veve.
Oh, okay.
But he was saying that, like, a few days prior to them dropping this, that like Disney is not doing another golden moments or whatever,
I don't know why people thought that though, because there's 50 anniversary statues at least.
I know. And the thing is, like, Disney been making so much money off these collectibles. Let's be real. You know what I mean? They also make money off of every transaction that's made. So anytime you sell a golden moment or anytime you sell a Marvel or whatever, Disney will get a percentage of that. So they like, yo, this app is dope. Veve is
right.
Disney is never not against making money.
No, not at all. Especially if you're basically just like releasing the digital version of a thing that you already have, right? Like if this was a situation where they were trying to make 20,000 roughly physical statues to give people, that might be a little bit of a burden, especially because like after the first sale, you couldn't really get resale on it, right? Like secondary market doesn't really, you're not gonna, like Disney's not getting any royalties from that. So I'm thinking, I was thinking that there was only going to be Disney moments like during Disney Plus week. So I'm actually really happy that they're doing drops outside of that, because I was talking to my roommate who's into it, and he was saying like he didn't want it to be once a year. He was like, I want more, like, and everybody wants more, right? Like,
well, yeah. I mean, you got a lot of people who are coming in a little later, you know, in the Veve app, and a lot of these golden moments, you know, for the average, you know, person is a little bit out of reach.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, most of these things are above $1,000 in the first season of the golden moments.
And, you know, there's a lot of people that love Disney. And I feel like, you know, everyone should have an opportunity or whatever to catch a golden moment at a price, or at least closer to it. You know what I'm saying? But these things in the second market, if we don't catch up.
Right. And that brings up a great point. People have been talking about, oh, you hit the froze on them. You hit the froze. You hit the froze pose.
That's my reenactment of a golden statue.
Yo, if we ever get our own golden statues, that'll be the drop. But to your point, like people were talking about how it's a bad idea to keep dropping them. But the truth of the matter is, what that does is it creates more onboarding for new customers, right? Because like if they don't, it's not like Veve's going to keep advertising the older golden moments. But with this drop, Disney then promoted the new golden moments. So people who didn't see it before and still don't know about Veve are going to come in and be like, wow, they have Disney, even though you and I have both known, right? Did you get any of the first golden moments?
No, actually, you know, I didn't even participate in the golden moments.
You didn't participate?
No.
What do you mean?
You didn't participate.
What are you talking about?
Well, when I first came into Veve, I actually found out about Omi first.
Okay.
You know? And then it didn't take me long to find out about Veve after finding out about Omi.
Yeah.
But I actually was just like, I'm an Omi investor. The app is cool, it's dope, it's back in this thing. So when I first came in, I missed plenty of drops. I was just like, oh,
so you were like on, but you didn't really participate.
I didn't participate until like I really started doing a little bit more research and start seeing like people are actually like making some good return.
Dang.
In app or whatever. Obviously, we're still waiting for MTL and whatever. But that's eventually gonna come out. But like, I was still looking at it like in app, because I like investing. I like holding things a little long term anyway. So I'm just like looking at it like, whoa, he just flipped that Batman like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man. So yeah, I missed the drops. I missed the first.
Damn.
I missed the moments. I can't. My first drop was Voltron.
Oh my gosh! I was lucky. Like me and the crew, we actually got some golden moments, not on the initial drop, but on rebounds. And back then, the rebounds were like every 2 minutes instead of every 4 minutes. For those that don't know, rebounds are just when somebody didn't pay in time or didn't do the capture right, and then it just bounces back to the market so someone else can try and buy it. And so I got 2 Elsas and I got 1 hat on the rebound.
Nice.
So, but I'm excited about this Valentine's drop. I'm hoping for anything at all. There's only like 20,000, and there's usually like 100,000 people going for them. So if you know anybody watching, anybody out there who sees this and gets to the VV and knows, like, if you get one, it doesn't matter if it's common or rare with these golden moments. These are gonna moon, not financial advice. If you have the gems, definitely participate. And you know, maybe give a little gift to your loved one, you know, have your own little Lady in the Tramp moment after that. Because if somebody gives you a golden moment for Valentine's Day, they love you.
Yeah, they might not understand it right off top.
Right. You know? Well, they definitely don't understand it if they gave it to you.
Yeah. One don't know about Veve yet. She's not gonna understand the gift at first.
She's not gonna get it. But
the next Valentine's Day, when she see the return,
right.
Then then you're gonna get the love in return.
Can you imagine in the future, people aren't gonna be proposing to each other? They're just gonna be like holding up their phone and be like, "Give me your QR code.
Yeah,
I'm trying to send you a golden moment."
No way. Not the key wedding ring. That's oh my gosh.
That would be crazy. I mean, it'd be worth more over time.
That's true.
Diamonds are only forever until NFTs kill it. And with that being said, I mean, I think that wraps up this episode. But let us know in the comments what you think, which one you're excited about, which statue means more to you, Daisy and Donald or Lady and the Tramp. Also, let us know in the comments, if you've been in the Veve community for a little while, which golden moments you already have. And you know, obviously subscribe to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Granison.
And I'm Tony. Get the on me.
We'll see you next time.
The fact that Lady and the Tramp came out in 1955, this animation came out in 1955. That blows my mind. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
It's way before its time.
Right.
Lady and the Tramp is so, I feel like if you haven't seen Lady and the Tramp, do yourself due service and go back and watch Lady and the Tramp, the old version of it, because you will appreciate this golden moment that's dropping tomorrow.
Right. I mean, not to mention that, like, at that time, like, if you would have proposed, like, hey, we're going to make a rom-com about dog love, like, that shouldn't have flown. You know what I mean? No. That should have been like witchcraft. But
Lady and the Tramp, now that you say that, Lady and the Tramp is the #1 dog movie. I'm taking Lady and the Tramp over Earbud, Lady and the Tramp over Lassie. I'm taking Lady and the Tramp. I'm doing it. I said it.
Wow.
Out there now.
Let's go.
I don't care. Cujo, I don't give a damn.
But you're sleeping on one thing.
Sandlot.
That technically is a baseball movie, but I like where your head's at.
There's a dog in it, though.
Spoiler alert, there's a dog, and James Earl Jones. He's like, get out of my yard. Nope, that wasn't James Earl. Get out of my yard. You do not know the power of baseball. Yeah, but you're sleeping though. All dogs go to heaven, my guy.
All dogs go to heaven. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go. That makes me think, but I'm still taking Lady and the Tramp, bro. It's love. It's different, bro.
It's a different thing. Yeah, you know what? Because All Dogs Go to Heaven is 100% not a romance movie.
It's not wholesome. It's not wholesome enough. You can't really play All Dogs Go to Heaven to the children. It's got to be at a certain age for them to watch All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Especially because then you got to have that talk. You got to be like, "What's heaven?" You'd be like, "It's where you go after you die." What's
I got time for that.
Like, okay, we should turn this off. Let's put on Lady and the Tramp.
Actually,
what's love?
Actually, that should be the Valentine's movie of the day. Is Lady and the Tramp? How about that?
That should be okay. Okay.
Do yourself.
That'll be. You unofficially started a whole new segment. Valentine's movie of the day.
That's the Valentine's movie of the day.
If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yup. That's it.
If you have seen it, let us know if you think it is the top dog romance movie.
1955?
1955.
That's crazy to me.
That's nuts. I didn't even know they had movies back then.
I didn't even know they had movies back then.
I thought it was all opera.
Right.
Right. All black and white
films. Yo, that's classic, bro. 1955. This movie came out way before its time, bro. One of the best. Yeah, it's Disney's classic.
Right. Easily haven't seen a dog romance movie better yet.
No,